Hello Yugi tubers, it is Zeramus555 here. Sorry the lighting's kind of dark. But today I am coming to you with a deck profile. I haven't done one in quite a while. Before I get to that, I wanted to give a quick shout out. This guy is a good Yugi tuber, and he gave me a shout out on one of his last videos, so I thought I'd give him one back. His name is MC Hammer 2007A. I don't know what the A means, but it's just in there. So yeah, make sure to check him out. I'll have a link to him right here, so make sure to go check him out and subscribe. Anyways, without further ado, I'll get to the deck. The deck profile today is Infernities. A lot of people don't like this deck. They think it's just like really lame to play against, which I can understand, but there are a lot of cards that stop it. Mind Crush in particular is very big this format. Trap Dust Shoot doesn't really hurt it all too much. I'm trying to think of something else. Thunder King Ryo, of course, is a pain. And well, I was gonna say and just totally slipped my mind. That's what happens when you just wake up. Anyways. Yeah, deck's really good. Very explosive. It's got so many plays that like you could have nothing left in your hand. You can come back with it. Oh, lighting's so bad. There we go. Shoot like that. So yeah, it's a really good deck, and I think it's actually one of my favorite decks I've played in a long time. As you guys know, I used to play Planet, so I'm all about combo decks. And this is a very big combo deck, and I don't know, I found that planets aren't really my thing anymore. So anyways, without further ado, I'll get to the profile. Starting off, we have 3 Infernity Archfiend. You have to run 3. He's the heart of the deck. He's 1800 beats, level 4, and he searches out stuff when you special summon. Plus, when you draw him, while you have no cards in hand, you get a special summon and get his effect, which is insanely good. So yeah, he's awesome. Gotta run 3. Next is 3 Infernity Archfiends. This guy is also kind of the heart of the deck. He lets you special summon an Infernity from the graveyard. There's a lot of really cool plays you can do with him. Basically, he's like the zombie master of the deck. So you can special summon back, say, a Beetle, or you can special summon back Archfiend, get a search. Helps you out with doing the Infernity, or sorry, the 100 Eyes loop, so really good. Also, guys, if anyone, this is a DT Infernity or Necromancer. If anyone has 2 more DT Infernity Necromancers, I'd be really appreciative. I really want 2 more, so if you guys have them, PM me and let me know. Next is 3 Infernity Beetle. Now, a lot of people don't run these. I don't know why people don't run Beetle. Beetle is so good. It just lets you explode. It's just another tuner. I think only having, like, in the other version, people run 2 Avengers and 1 Plague Spreader. I don't like having Plague as my only level 2. I just think that even though Plague is really good, I don't know. Like, yes, you can put an Archfiend in the top of the deck, but I'd rather just not have any Archfiends in my hand at all. You know, I'd rather have no hand if I could. So Beetle's just so much better because you can just kind of explode, and I think people need to go back to running this thing because it's just so good. So 3 Beetle. One sec, guys. My MSN just crashed for some reason. There we go. Next is 2 Mirage, 2 Infernity Mirage. I like 3 as well. I think 3 is pretty good, but 3 can be dead in your opening hand. So I think 2 is perfect because you can always search it out and then special summon it with Stygian. So basically, you just tribute him off and you get 2 Infernities back from the graveyard, which is really good. And as everyone knows, with Leviair out now, you can do some really nutty stuff with it. Why is the lighting so terrible? Try this out. Okay, so 1 Infernity Avenger, he's just the other tuner in the deck, and he lets you do the Infernity Barrier loop with 100 Eyes, so he's important as well. Lets you go into 8s or easier. Next is Dark Grepher and 1 Armageddon Knight. I was running 2 Dark Greffers, but I decided to take one out and just run 1 Armageddon Knight in its place. It's actually running a lot better now, because Grepher can be dead in your hand. You're not always going to have something to pitch. And he is obviously a minus, which is okay in Infernities, but Armageddon Knight's actually cool because you can special summon him back, which I have 2 Call the Haunteds and Monster Reborn, and I get to dump something with that. So he kind of gives me a chainable target in the graveyard for call if they MST it, which is good. And lastly, Stygian Street Patrol, because he's just a really boss monster. You gotta kind of run him. So that's 15 monsters, guys. Next is the spells. 2 MST, 1 Heavy Storm. I would like to run 3 MST because this is one of those decks where it just goes off. I'm not running Pot of Duality in here. I do not like Duality. Every single time I test it in this deck, it's just kind of like, oh crap, I don't know why I'm running this. But yeah, I wish I had room for another MST. I just don't. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, obviously 1 Launcher, tributed off, special summon 2 Infernities, yada yada yada. 1 Allure. This is just in here for right now. I will be taking this out when I get my other Dust Shoot in the mail. I only have 1 Dust Shoot, and it's in my other deck right now. I hate switching cards out, so yeah, this will be coming out for Tribe Dust Shoot. Rhoda searches out Grepher and Armageddon Knight. We have Mind Control. This card is so good in this deck. I don't know why you wouldn't run this. It's just like you have so many ways to get out tuners, and you have so many different level tuners. It's just like, it's too good. Especially this format, it's just a really broken card. And 1 for 1 gets me Mirage, gets me my Avenger. It's a really good card. Dump stuff. Foolish Burial, staple in this deck. 1 Book of Moon. I could take out Book. I was thinking for another MST, but I think Book's like really good in this format. It is chainable, of course, and it just it stops a lot of those very important plays that would otherwise wreck you. So I think Book's really important. Monster Reborn, it's very much staple, and Dark Hole staple as well. So those are the spells. I think it's 12 spells. It'll be 11 when I switch out the Allure. So move on to the traps. 3 Infernity Barrier. As you guys can see, I do not have a 3rd one yet. I just have my 2. So if you guys actually, if anyone has a 3rd barrier for sale for cheap or for trade, I am extremely interested. I have a very good trade binder. I have a lot of good stuff for trade right now, such as Ulti Scrap Dragon and stuff, which I'm willing to trade towards a barrier. So let me know if you guys have one, because I really need one more. Preferably 1st edition, but otherwise is okay as well. But let me know. Next is 3 Infernity Inferno. This one of those cards I'm still kind of on the fence about. Like, it's a really good card. It does let you go off, but I seem like I always draw it dead late game. I never usually open with it, which is kind of strange. But it's good. It just lets you feed the graveyard and lets you kind of go off from there. 1 Break. This is definitely something I could take out for an MST, but I like Break a lot just because it hits monsters as well and face downs and stuff, so I think 1 Break's really good. Next is 2 Call of the Haunted. It's, I think, too good not to run 2 this format in this deck just because of Archfiend, and it just lets you go off with the combos and stuff, so really good. I am running 13 traps, so Starlight Road is kind of a necessity, and it just makes me feel protected as well because I do have a Swarm deck. 1 Solemn Judgment, Mirror Force, and Torrential Tribute. So obviously I'm not running Warnings, cannot find room, and I don't own them anymore. If you guys know, I sold them. So anyways, guys, that is the deck. That is my Infernity deck profile. I'm really enjoying it. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I've only been playing the deck now on Dueling Network for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks? 3 weeks, I'd say. So yeah, let me know. Otherwise, I'll quickly show you what I have in the extra deck, the important stuff. Obviously, you got to run 1 Infernity Doom Dragon. He's actually my favorite card in the deck. He's like a Ring of Destruction, but a 3,000 monster, so that's pretty awesome. And then obviously you need to do 3 100-Eyes Dragons. Those are very important for the loop. Sorry if you can see that, there's kind of a glare. And other monsters that are important, like Trishula and stuff, I'm not going to go over them. But the one other card that's, I think, key in the extra deck is Stygian Surgeons. He's really good. He just basically, you know, plows stuff over and just kind of another synchro target. So anyways, guys, that's the deck. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to check out my other videos, and make sure to like this video, of course. So anyways, Zeramus555 signing out. Peace.